dream when you sleep, God can be showing you so many things. When you see that, God can show you what is coming to happen or what has happened, how you have been saved that you didn't even know. God can show you something about your past or what is in front of you. That is when you sleep. It can be showing you so many things that you can be seeing there. Vision, you may not sleep off. You might just sit down like this and you just like you rest in a way that is not full-time asleep, full-time awake. Then you see that you're just seeing some things. You're seeing some things like you now hear maybe somebody shouting. Then you come back home, you say, I was seeing something. What are these? Then maybe you have something in your mind that has been bothering you, and God is now trying to show you something regarding what you have in your mind or what you're thinking about. That is vision. Or what is coming to happen now. If this person should go this way, this is what is going to happen there. If he should stand around this area, this thing will happen. As you're looking at it, as you're saying it, you might see it happen. Then you say, hey, I saw this vision. I saw it. I was not even sleeping when I saw it. And he's here now happening. It has happened. Then, when you say mystery is something that you see, that you look at it, that this can hardly happen. It can hardly happen. It has never been happening. I've never heard about it before. So, I don't know. Before now, you see chicken or cock, the male part of chicken. I've not been seeing them then, not now, then. You cannot see them mating with guinea fowl. You understand? Cock of chicken. You cannot see them going to go in the midst of a guinea fowl or in the midst of a turkey, mating with them. It has not been happening, but nowadays it's happening. So if anybody should see it in that way, then they will say it's a mystery. Something is coming to happen. You understand? Like this koi, aparo. In those days, they say they don't cry when they are in the town. You can't hear them crying. You see, you can't hear their noise. They won't make any noise when they are in town. It's only in the farm that you hear them making noise, crying. You see them doing all sorts of things that is happening nowadays. But because we are now extending our living, like the houses we build in today, we build our house now because there are no more land in the town. So we move into the areas that we consider to be farm then. So, and this koi, they don't have anywhere to go. There's no more bush around that area they can go. So they are now living with us in the town. So every day you hear them, the way they cry, you hear them everywhere in the town, and nothing is happening. But mystery is something that has not been happening, that you have not been seeing, but you just see it somehow, or you heard about it somehow, or you dreamt about it somehow. You just see that this thing happened, and you say, no, this has not been happening. How do I explain this? Who will I be able to tell that I saw this? They say, if Baba is not bold, if Baba, Daddy Doctor, Daddy Pastor Adeboye is not bold enough to say, I'm responsible for whatever I say that I saw what I mean what I said. God drank tea with me. He would have been saying, so it's a mystery. Something like that is a mystery. When you're going along the road, like in those days when you go into the farm, unexpectedly you can just see something coming out from the bush and stand on the main road, and you see them. Maybe at first it was on the ground, and you just see it growing somehow, growing to become something. Then you say, molele yo, it's a mystery. So that is just the difference. That is how they are. But if you see, like you see, at times you see two birds doing some things that is not common. Two birds. You should know what they are doing. Like you see two birds perched on a tree. What they were doing there, the way they were behaving, their attitude, their actions. You look at it, then you should be able as a prophet to tell anybody that this is what is going on there. This is what they are doing. So those are how they are, the way I understand them to be. That one too is a mystery. It's a mystery. You understand? Because it has happened before, but it might not be exact way how it was then, but now it happens. Then you see the person doing so. Then you when you remember that thing, then you look at it. It's like this thing has meaning, because this thing happened sometimes ago, and now here again. I just see it. It means there's something behind it. There's something behind it. Something is coming to happen. Or this thing has meaning. It's me that has not been paying attention to it. You understand? It's a mystery. It's a mystery. So, what you do with mystery is you try to know the meaning. What it means is still part of the interpretation that you should know. You try to know the meaning. What does it mean? Like, for example, if you are singing, you have not picked the song. And me, I want to sing. I've not picked the song. But unexpectedly, I just say, ba, like you say ba. At the same time, me and you. Yeah. And we immediately, two of us are now singing the same song. And we look at them and say, So, so that something like that, the way I was taught, the Spirit of the Lord is in our midst. So we will go back into Bible. Okay, I think Matthew 18 or so, where he says when two or three people, wherever they are, he said the Lord is in their midst. Okay, so in that wise, then you go back there, you sit down. What is the meaning of this? So immediately, if you are somebody who understands this, two of you should go into prayer immediately. Two of you should go into prayer immediately. Every statement you make there is coming to pass. Yes, sir. That's just it. Then there's something our other brothers, Muslims, there some of them, and even our traditional fathers. I've heard from some of them before that there is a day in a month that moon used to stay in heaven. It will remain in heaven. It won't appear here or there. Okay, they say that day is a special day. Anybody who recognizes that day, they say that is when the big affairs, the Muslim clerics, the big one, the imam, their big father, they say that is when they will sit on their leather, that or hour, throughout the night they will be praying. You see, many of them they know that day, and many of our traditional fathers, they know that day, and they say if any hunter should go to the bush to hunt, he won't be able to kill anything. They say everywhere will be quiet. They say this snail, igbi, they say the horns on the antenna, they say the antenna can go to the heaven. Where they say tortoise can be like a big rock, big mountain. So something like that is a mystery. It's a mystery. You understand? So there are some people who find meaning to it. They consider it a day that they need to pray. They consider it a day that if you utter any prayer, God will hear it. So that is how we hear all these things and differentiate all these things, that are mysteries. If you say they say this kind of a thing in the presence of some people, they look at you. What is he saying? So that is it. Anybody who is in the state of the kind of question you ask should be able to know that there's meaning to this thing that is happening. So that is it.
Final question.
Yes, sir.
You know when you pick your phone to call somebody, and immediately the person is already calling you. I don't know if you remember something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
You have somebody in mind.
Yeah, and he too has you in mind. Yeah.
I was just about to call you. Is there any special significance to
the what I can say about that is that your mind works together at that time. You have yourself in mind at that time. If I were, as I've said, I'll be praying. I'll be praying for you. And if you understand that you too can be praying for me. You understand? There's something special about that. If you look at it, you see there's something spectacular about this. Then I will want to look at it and say, a lot of things that are meaningful, our people will just throw it aside and be doing whatever they like, because they don't know the meaning. They don't know the weight of that thing. You understand? Like, I have a dream, right? And God is talking to me. Like, I've been praying, and I'm waiting for the answer to my prayer. God speaks every day to people, and I've been waiting for the answer to my prayer. And I will sleep, and God will be repeating the same dream that I had yesterday. Maybe next tomorrow I will have the same dream. God is telling me something. If I don't have anybody around me who can interpret the dream, when it's like 4 or 5 times, then it will go. That's all. And they will say, and God has been talking to you. You understand? So for you now who want to pastor people, to gather people, and to be in the midst of people, to keep them, to save them, to guide them, you should know how to interpret their dreams. When you put them in prayer, in fasting and prayer, and they go and they now had dreams, they need to come to you and tell you, this is the dream I had. Then you need to be able to tell them the meaning. There are some people, when they are in problem, if they should come to you, you say they should go and pray. When they pray, God will appear to them with prayer. With vision. When they see things in vision, they come to you, and you know the meaning of the vision. You look at it. Then you say, okay, this is it. Then you tell them again, go and pray this way now. And they go, and they pray in that way. And they have another dream. And they come to you, this time, this is what God might be telling you, that this thing hasn't complete. Then the third time you say, go, pray this way again. And they pray like that. And when they come, you now pronounce the word. You are now free. It's gone. What God wants them to do, already they've done it. And it's finished. The kind of prayer He is expecting from, like, sir, God is our creator. He knows everybody. Now, He is the same person that they will pray to. He is the same person that will grant our prayer. And now he's telling you to pray to him. So instead of bothering you to pray to him, why didn't he just say, oh, he's my boy, so I need to do this for him? But he will still want you to pray to him. And he's the one now telling you, pray to me. You see that? So how it sounds, at times you'll be looking at it and say, oh, bàbá yìí náà la fẹ́ gbàdúrà sí, òun náà ló tún sọ fún wa pé ká gbàdúrà sóhun. Why ìta tó fi láti gbàdúrà sí nígbà tó jẹ́ pé ó mọ̀, ó yẹ kó gbọ́ àdúrà wa, ó yẹ kó mọ̀ pé a ní ìdí nǹkan báyìí, ṣe bí bàbá wa ni kó dẹ̀ fún wa. But he will want you to ask first. Feel it. So that is how it is.